KfW itself, this is a picture of the Marshall Plan, which was the European Recovery Program started from the US government after the Second World War. This is our origin as KfW. KfW then was administering the funds for Germany in the reconstruction. And nowadays, obviously, it's no longer this task, has changed over the last 6-7 decades. We are now a bank with 80 offices worldwide, 5,000 employees, and we have, which is a good advantage for us, we have a AAA funding because we have our government behind us stepping in if KfW should go bankrupt, which makes it possible for us to offer loans at very, let's say, preferential terms. This is what we do today. It's as public policy challenges have widened and changed over the time, so have our tasks in Germany. The left-hand side is our domestic financing, still the bulk of what we are doing, 2/3 roughly in figures. The right-hand side is international financing, both commercial financing for German companies going abroad and, which I'm standing for, the development financing, so bilateral cooperation. Of this overall funding volume of roughly 75 billion euros a year, about 1 billion is India. So, and that falls largely into the development finance. This is what we're doing in India. And in several of these fields, we actually do urban infrastructure. KfW has two instruments. One is loan, one is grant. The larger part obviously being the loan for investment finance, which can go to standalone projects or to go through intermediary structures like funds or banks. And we have grants, which are very much needed to actually make the loan work. So preparatory studies or accompanying measures for training that are very important integral parts. And we go normally, as we are bilateral cooperation partner, we go through the central government down to the city or, let's say, the Urban Development Fund, as the case may be. And I'll conclude with two examples. One will be known to most Indian representatives here from Tamil Nadu, the Urban Development Fund, which I think the World Bank, together with Tamil Nadu state government and some private partners, developed a long time ago. We are also financing that. That's an intermediary approach. We go through this fund, which is a very, I would say, efficiently working fund. The, let's say, special bit here is not only that we channel investment funds through, but actually that there is also a pooling mechanism developed where municipalities can actually pool or offer bonds on the market as a pooled mechanism. So they can actually attract private capital for their funding. They couldn't probably do it individually. They're too small, they're not experienced enough. But with such a mechanism that is a pooling, that actually improves their access. And the other example, we're a global bank, so not from India this time, from Vietnam, but I think very relevant to India is a standalone metro project of Ho Chi Minh City. In this case, in these large complex infrastructure projects, what plays a very important role is what is mentioned at the end, consultancy support and technical assistance. So this needs a lot of preparation, hand-holding, training, and we think that is very important if you embark on a large investment at a municipal level where you don't have partners that do this every day. They need someone to support them in that. And so this is what we usually try to build into these larger projects. And both types of instruments and also others we're most happy to discuss with the Indian government and our partners at state and city level.